Hello, everyone. Thank you for allowing me to be here. I have a secret that I've been a unicorn sent here to observe the human condition and basically see what the fuck is up with you motherfuckers. So today I'm going to talk about adult human friendships. Okay, so as you're watching, I am a keen observer of the human condition. I have a degree in people watching. I've been doing it for 28 years. I'll say 28 years because I started when I was 2. If you see that you've done any of these behaviors, please take a sip. Let's begin. So, adult human friendships. We've all found ourselves either moving to a new place or our friends are getting married and having babies, and you're like, what the fuck is a person to do? I'm speaking in the voice of a human right now, so pay attention. First stage is research and development. While observing humans, I noticed that at some point in time, as this stage is approaching, you will suck up your pride and realize that making friendship is not the same as it was as making a kid, as when you were a kid. Thus, what do? We go to the almighty Google and search, if you've done this, please take a sip, how to make friends as an adult. Oh, I know some of you have, so don't even lie. So, of course, because the internet has all answers, we go on Tinder or Bumble or some form of app to make friends or make human connections. Then we find ourselves lost in that beautiful BuzzFeed hole of despair where you get caught up in advice. 5 tips that every human should do to make friends. I know we've all been there. I've been there. And studying this, you humans are really, really strange in how you try to make friendships. Then you learn how to talk about yourself, the bio. What do you say to people? How do you introduce yourself? What are the things that you can say first without scaring someone? Questions we ask ourselves at night at 4 a.m. Then, at that point, we make a list of viable places to make friends. What are those key hotspots? Work relationships. Coworkers are humans too sometimes. Then we volunteer. Maybe we join a group. Maybe we go to some weird meetup thing where it's kind of like forced activities, and then they watch you and observe you and see if you fail utterly at life. Lovely. No. We're talking about meetups. Or what we also can do is observe other human adult interactions. How are they making friends? We sit there with our beautiful 1980s glasses. We observe people and try not to be watched as we watch them and see how normal humans do it, right? Whatever normal means. Now that we've gone through our research and development phase, it's time to implement this shit and get on in there. So we attend said meetup groups or blind dates set up by our friends and family members, meaning well, but really, are they? Making it real worse for all of us. Or, if we're feeling pretty frisky, sorry, lamp, or whatever you are, we do the direct approach, where we go up, we make direct eye contact, and we say, hey, you're cool, I'm cool, let's do this shit. Doesn't always work. Some people might run away, some people might look at you strangely and spray you in the face with mace. We'll see what happens. Or there's the ever-loving bait option where people make treats and delicious items and set it out for you, and hopefully they ensnare someone. That's how humans do this, right? Yeah? Then there we go. Also, there's the almighty first friend date. We've all been there. What do you wear? What the fuck do you talk about? What's too much? Is it a little too soon to talk about bowel movements? I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Anxiety, of course, ensues, and the human melts down, of course, and then drinks a few shots, maybe takes a few hits, and then they're ready to start going on that date. The conversation. What do you talk about after that bio you just created? Like, what is the longest time I've gone without showering? Is that a little bit too much? Do you have hobbies? I have hobbies. I don't.
Both of you guys said no. The shower thing.
I mean, this is how you make true friendships, though, because the people who tell you those real truths. You humans, man, quite the thing. Of course, there's always the ever-loving failure of life. Sometimes we lose the ability to have social skills. We insert our foot into mouth and say a few things that are a little bit inappropriate or a little too soon for the wrong person. This is how we devise friendships. Who is actually suitable for being our friends and being in our ever-loving glory. So thus, the next thing is, did I rush through these awkward conversations first? You gotta say, hey, hello, what's up? Of course. But then again, like I said, when do you jump into your secret language? Because, cat meowing is a very difficult language to learn. See, what meow language are we learning? What dialect? Where are we at? The next thing is, stay away from committing any kinds of felonies or crimes. I've seen how you humans have done some things. Kidnapping, graven images of soap, locks of hair. It does not work, apparently. I've watched a lot of CSI. Do not let slip any conversations going on inside your head unless you know this person will not call in the police to you. Did I say that right? Call the police on you. There we go. Are you settling? There's a point in time where you kind of get sick of this bullshit and you're like, I just don't want to always be at home in my boxers eating ice cream and letting it dribble down my chest.
Drink more things.
So what do? You pick yourself back up again and the humans start that cycle all over. Because what have we learned? No one knows what the fuck they're doing. We're just all playing it by ear, and humans learn by trying again and again, or just ensnaring people in traps. Whatever works for you. Some successful humans I've heard say fuck it all and just be their awesome, glorious selves. And then they attract awesome, glorious people as well. And if all else fails, there's always TV, your underwear, alcohol, and food.
We're all drinking for that.
Let's get drunk. Thank you.